Hello everybody, it's MAGMA and I'm here with a brand new old 2011 LEGO Star Wars set review for you guys. Today we are taking a look at Cad Bane's Speeder, which is a set from the Clone Wars. It is set number 8128 and it did retail for around $50, so it was extremely expensive for what it was, and the box is also huge for what the set is, but nonetheless I really like this set and I'm going to share that with you guys today. So other than that, I do want to mention that this set was only released, and all of this is released because of the set Hostage Crisis, which was a Star Wars The Clone Wars episode, which was amazing. But other than that Star Wars The Clone Wars episode, this set is great because this is or it looks like to be a regular Coruscant speeder, and we see those all the time around the Star Wars universe. In Coruscant all the time you see them. Some of these are even taxis, I think, in some of the Mandalorian episodes and so on. So these speeders are often seen, and that's why getting this speeder is not crucial, but it's really good if you guys want to make a Coruscant mock or just have a regular Coruscant speeder. Now you do get 5 minifigures. The minifigure selection is perfect, even though these guys have been re-released lately, so they're not as exclusive as they used to be. But that's going to be it for this for the intro. Let's go ahead and take a look at these awesome minifigures, and then let's move on to the set. So for Cad Bane Speeder, it would be pretty regular to actually do have Cad Bane in the set. He comes with no front leg printing nor back torso printing, so he's a pretty old minifigure from 2011. Just a simple regular chest printing, which we've been having for him since the first day of Cad Bane. He comes with these 2 ridiculous blasters. I myself changed it to the new smaller ones, but at the time they didn't exist, so... Well, I don't think they did, but I'm unsure. So he looks very ridiculous with these 2 huge blasters, but that's what the set comes with. And he has this hat. When we take the hat off, we can definitely see that there is a very cool front face print. There's no front back print on the face. And he has this extra gear, which is the breathing tubes and so on. Now what sucks about this minifigure is that you can't really take these off, because otherwise he has these 2 prints on the sides which look ridiculous if he doesn't have the tubes behind. Which means that if you guys don't want him to have the tubes and look cool, you guys need to get the new 2013 edition of this minifigure. But otherwise, that is it for Cad Bane. Pretty cool minifigure, definitely one of my coolest ones out there in terms of bounty hunters. Alright, so I can't pronounce this bounty hunter's name. It's a pain. But that's him anyways. So here he is. He has this golden arm, which is actually a robotic arm in the Star Wars The Clone Wars series. If you guys have ever watched that episode where he takes the Senate in hostage, he has this entire back print going on there. He has one regular arm which is not robotic, some dark gray legs, and he has this face. He does have a little bit of back face print, and that's, I think, with all the weak ways, that's what they're called. But yeah, and he does have this little hat that goes on, which is pretty cool. Definitely a really cool minifigure to have, and he can fit as a regular weak way pirate or a bounty hunter, which is what I like about him. But yeah, he's definitely essential for that Hostage Crisis Clone Wars episode. Next up is the Senate Guard Captain, and he has definitely a lot of great prints on him. He has the regular back torso print and comes with this regular blaster, which is nothing special. But he otherwise has this front torso print, which is the exact same print with white markings overlaid on top of it. Here's a little bit of a comparison. It's the same print with the white stuff. And the helmet, it's also the same exact print, except with in the same mold, but it has these white markings again. And he has the clone trooper face. I really hate that face. But he otherwise looks pretty plain and so on. So that's him. Has a great look. Definitely one of the coolest minifigures until they did release him in a battle pack, I think a year ago. So that was really sad and deceiving, but otherwise, yeah. He was a pretty cool exclusive minifigure back then. That's him anyway, so that's the Senate Commando Captain. The set does include a regular Senate Commando Trooper. He comes with a regular long blaster again, like we see in the episode. And he is the same as his captain. He just has the regular printing without the white printing, and same goes on for the helmet. You may realize that the visor of the helmet is a little bit longer on the sides. That's the difference between a captain and a trooper. No leg printing, very basic back torso printing. Definitely one of the coolest LEGO Star Wars minifigures out there. I really like these guys, but yeah, we don't really see them that often in any cool episodes. We don't really see them being cool. They pretty much get pushed around by everybody, so yeah. But that said, you do get another Senate Commando in this set. And to finish off the minifigures, we do get an Assassin Droid. He comes with a long rifle again. There's nothing to be excited about this minifigure. It's just another one of these black Assassin Droids. Very, very basic minifigure, but there is one included in the set, as there is one in the Clone Wars episode. Okay, so let's take a look at the fun features of this set. Moving the figures out of the way. So, the Cad Bane Speeder, it doesn't have so much to it. It does have quite a bit of stuff to it, but not so much. We're gonna go ahead and take this minifigure over here, the regular Senate Commando, and as you guys can see, there is a lot of space around, and we're just gonna place him as in the seating spot because he's gonna go ahead and drive. And the weapons of the minifigures, you can actually open this back compartment by pulling it up like so. There's a lot of space. You can actually put the weapons here. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this other Senate Commando, put his weapons here, and he's gonna sit right next to them. So that's how that works out. That's one of the main fun features of the set. Otherwise, we're gonna have Cad Bane, but he has two blasters, and that's a problem. So we're gonna go ahead and put his head is really annoying. We're gonna put him up here like so, and if you guys saw these clips, you can actually put the blasters like so. And that is one of the main fun features of the set. But that's it for this frontal part. There's a lot of sticker detailing all the way around. I do enjoy it, even though you may realize that the stickers don't really get old as good as the set does. This entire set is being a bit yellowed, just a little bit because it was under the sun for quite a bit. But it still looks fine, and that's what's good about this set. So it has a great frontal look. And that reminds me, there are some fun features down here. There's this, and you can actually flick this. And that's a flick fire missile right there. That's the way this works out. And lucky for us, there are one on each side, one mechanism on each side. So you can just go ahead and flick it like so. Like it because it actually works better than most flick fires. That's what I do like about this set. But otherwise, it has this huge thing on here under it. That's detail, but it's also very useful when you want to hold it like so. It does have all this Technic building here on the under part, and there's some really cool looks to this. But that's actually unfortunately it. That's the really huge downside of it. It has so much playability, but so much playability as in you have to play with it and you have to like spend time with it. Like for example, we can recreate the initiation hostage crisis scene by having all these guys like this, and have Cad Bane here on the ship and say that these are the commando droids which weren't included in the set, and so on. So we can definitely recreate this scene and so on from the Star Wars episode, but we can also have so much more fun and really get out of the LEGO Star Wars context, get these minifigures out of the way, and I don't know, get some regular minifigures, get some clone troopers and say that they were carrying a mission to go to the Senate or something, or simply use this speeder as a Republic speeder. And that's the fun you get out of this set. Is so much more than just what you see in the episode, even though this set is based and commercialized as it was from that Clone Wars episode. But otherwise, out of the fun features, that is it for this set. There isn't much more to it. It's a very basic set, even though it was pretty expensive. Then again, this remains as one of the coolest Lego Star Wars that I have. I think that's just the look out of it, the feel out of it. That's the beauty of this set, is that it remains one of my favorite, even though it's really basic, and I managed to review the fun features in less than 2 minutes. So that's going to be it. Let's move on to the final thoughts of the Cad Bane Speeder. Oh wait, actually before I leave, I do want to mention that this is a pretty big set. When I compare a minifigure to this, don't get fooled by some of the angles. This is actually a pretty big set. I think it's the set is 2 minifigures high. So it's not as small as if I put it in this angle. So yeah, so it's a pretty cool set in size wise. But yeah, let's move on to the final thoughts of this Lego Star Wars review. Alright, so final opinion on this set, final thoughts. Definitely a great set, love it. It's a very, very fun build, very cool build. Even though this set is pretty expensive, I think that without the minifigures, or even the set as used with minifigures, shouldn't be too expensive now. I don't think this is a set that really gained value. I think this is just a really cool Star Wars set. So yeah, that's my opinion. Definitely getting this set is really, really cool. If you guys are a Clone Wars fan, if you guys didn't like the Clone Wars, then this set is definitely not for you. But if you guys grew up with the Clone Wars like so many other YouTubers like me did, then this is definitely the set for you, and a set that you guys are really missing out on from 2011. But otherwise, that's going to be it. So thanks for watching. Please leave a comment if you guys enjoyed this Lego Star Wars review. And otherwise, I will see you guys next time here on the MAGMA channel. Bye-bye.